Morning. It is another awesome day on the North Vancouver Island. We are going to go on another adventure. We're going to take the Alice Lake Loop. We're going to see some earth caches and who knows what else we're going to find. So come along for another adventure. First stop is Beaver Lake, where we're looking for a geocache, but also just really enjoying the scenery. And a loon paddling its way about on the water. Very cool. Look at you up there, Mrs. Monkey. You found the cache, hasn't been found for a year.
Yep.
You're amazing.
Beaver Lake was the first geocaching stop as we adventured around the awesome Alice Lake Loop, a 100-kilometer gravel road circuit celebrating sensational sights and the mind-boggling magical geology of disappearing rivers, a devil's bath, eternal fountains, and more. But our first stop would be the town of Port Alice.
Hey guys, we have made it out to Port Alice. Beautiful along the coastal fjord here, about midway along the coastal fjord. You can see a couple of wonderful islands reflecting out there behind me. This is an amazing spot. It's a busy little marina, lots of fishing going on, lots of tourism in the summer. We're in the shoulder season, so things have slowed down a little bit, but great place to visit and a key spot to visit when you're doing the Alice Lake Loop. So that's Port Alice, and let's go have some more adventure. Our next stop is the Eternal Fountain Wreck Trail. We're gonna go check this out and share it with you, see what's here. So one of the super cool things about this location is not only is the water coming right out of the side of the hill from no visible source, it's an underground stream coming out and dropping down, but it's also coming from the other side behind me. We thought that it was flowing out that way. It's not. It's all flowing in and still going further down underground into an underground river somewhere below us. Super cool. Right out of the rock face. And disappears.
And it was time for us to disappear to our next stop on the Alice Lake Loop, the Reappearing River.
Guys, we are now on the trail to the Reappearing River. It's where another karst feature out here on the Alice Lake Loop Trail, where the rivers come out from underground and come back up onto the surface. It's kind of cool. Let's go check it out.
It was a rough road to get to the trailhead for the Reappearing River, but we were excited for the short hike and to see what we'd find.
All right, well, before we go check out the Reappearing River, let's look for a nearby geocache. Let's see. That'll do. Pretty cool. So down in that cave, where the river reappears and continues its flow above the surface, some divers a couple of years ago went in, they hiked their scuba gear all the way out here, and then they went in, and they scuba dove at least a kilometer underground along this river. So guys, here we are, where the river has come back out of the cave, right there, and back out, and making its way down here on the surface till it gets down to Alice Lake. Very cool, really neat location. The Alice Lake Loop, definitely a highlight. We're gonna try and make at least one more stop, so keep watching, we're not done yet.
And Mr. Land Sharks flaunted his 4x4 fortitude, fearlessly finding direction despite dangerous detours on our way to the Devil's Bath, the next stop on our Alice Lake Loop geocaching and earth caching adventure. From the safety of the observation platform, perched up at the side of the dramatic drop into the Devil's Bath, we peered into Canada's largest cenote, an absolutely amazing geological wonder, of course, an earth cache, and a spectacular example of karst geology, amazingly rare to experience in this part of the world.
So the last stop on the Alice Lake Loop, maybe not our last stop for today, but our last stop on the Alice Lake Loop is the Disappearing River. So about 2 kilometers upriver from where we just were, the same river disappears into the rock. It's a little bit rustic to get here, a little tougher trail, but the road is better. It's about a 90-meter walk off the road. So we come down, let's take a look and see what we can see. So this is where the river comes in, flows down, and just disappears right underneath our feet.
A cenote, disappearing and reappearing river, eternal fountains, and wait, one more cool thing to check out. But we had to work for this one. It was a steep uphill all the way as we climbed for the next view.
So we decided to tackle another cache on our drive out. It's called Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's a waterfall that was spotted by a helilogger, and then somebody came back and cut a trail through the woods. But as you can see, it's well flagged, which is super helpful because it's basically straight uphill. Why was this one special? What was the motivation?
It's lonely. Hasn't been found for over a year, not since May 25th, 2019.
Nice.
And there's a waterfall up here.
And
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Well, let's
You
go.
can hear it.
Let's go find it.
That way.
Oh, the fishing line went taut. I think we caught something. Wow. So totally worth making a little bit of extra hike from the traditional geocache, and who knows, maybe there'll be an earth cache here soon as well. But just a really cool view, watching the water shoot out of the crevice on the other side, and it really makes you have to use the bathroom. So I'm going to say goodbye for a few moments. All right, well, before we go check out the disappearing. Before we go check out the Reappearing River. All good. I was filming my face, not your butt.
If you've enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends because awesome adventures are always around when you follow us. And special thanks to our patron family who make these episodes possible. If you'd like to learn more, check out LANMonkey.ca. And until then, cache safely and cache often.